Good day, YouTube. Today's like the 13th of November, 2025. And 4 days ago, on Monday the 10th, I received a package that I ordered. And before I tell you the rest of the story, we'll go back and tell you the first part of the story. So I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes about, 18 years ago, somewhere in there. And my regular doctor did a poor job of managing that. It had led to some other issues that we got through, and I got referred to a diabetes specialist, and she's fantastic. We've really been able to, just with medication, control this. We're not where we want to be by any means, but we can control it. I have an appointment like in a week or two with her also. We've been doing some other checks, had some other tests, this kind of thing. So it's going okay. But type 2 is typically it's a lifetime sentence. It's something you're gonna have to deal with forever. And I wondered if there was another way. So I'm on a YouTube, like I spend a lot of time. I don't watch TV for the most part, but I do watch a lot of YouTube. And I couldn't sleep one night, and there was this like an infomercial on YouTube, whatever you call them, and it was this Dr. Oz guy. I've heard of him. Maybe I've seen a little bit of him. Again, I don't watch TV anyway. Talking about this thing he developed, and it was like this. Seemed like it was an hour-long infomercial, and he goes into depth and he repeats himself 373 times. Then he brings on Dr. Phill, who evidently was also diagnosed with type 2, and that he's been cured of his type 2 with this thing that Dr. Oz developed. President Trump was discussed that he was also type 2, and during the development of this supplement, if you will. I wouldn't call it a medication, I'd call it a supplement. He's also no longer type 2. It was not a life sentence for these people. I forgot the name of that actress gal. I hate her in the bestest way possible. She's played in that movie Misery. I watched it with my wife. I say I hate her in the best possible way. I hate her character that she played, which means she's a fantastic actress, because she's the only character in a movie that I could say I actually hated, but it was her portrayal of that person that made it so that I hated that character. Fantastic actress, though. Only one in my whole life that really pulled off something like that. Anyway, I'm sorry. She has had type 2 as well, and claims to be free of diabetes. So anyway, it was again late at night, and I went, well, what if it's true? First off, I don't have, was this real? Was it AI generated? I don't know. Not that smart. But what I do know is that if there was an opportunity to get rid of diabetes, would you take it? Would I take it? Yeah, I would. What's it cost? Well, they don't tell you that right up front, do they? You have to go all the way to the very end if you're going to figure out what's it cost. And then, anyway, at the end, they say to completely get rid of it. You know, it's like a month or two, and then, but it, it could come back. So you got to go for 6 months, and a 6 month supply of their, I keep wanting to call it a medication, but a supplement. Okay, the bottom line is it's $300, and you get 6 months, and then you got to avoid all these other things they try to sell you during checkout of this thing. But I'm going to show you what this is. Gluco Elixir. How do I line it up? Okay, it's going to be backwards, isn't it? Hang on. Forwards. Oh, yeah. Gluco Elixir. And blood sugar support, it says. dietary supplement. So let me turn it around in case there's something you want to see on the back. Focus. Pretty good. Anyway, they claim this is all made in the U.S. They took a little tour of the facility where it's made. Anyway, I show you this because although I don't have a lot of hope that it's going to do anything they say it's going to do, but it might. What if it does? I would never know. Would I gamble $300 on it? Yep, I did. Got my 6-month supply, and I started taking it on Monday. So I thought what I would do is start a playlist for, let's see, what should I call it? Like kick diabetes or something. My road to kicking diabetes. So I'll make that playlist. I'll put this video in that playlist, and I'll make updates now and again and tell you if I feel any different, if my daily blood sugar checks are coming down or anything. I can tell you that I've taken 4 supplements. I took one Monday evening. It showed up in the mail on Monday. I took one Monday evening. Today is Thursday. I took one Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and this morning. I've added them to my daily, pills and vitamins and stuff. So it's just like another vitamin for me, and so I will just start taking it regularly. I will not miss a day. And then I'll periodically check my morning blood sugars, which typically run like the best ever is like 113, 115. That's really not too bad. More averages like in the 130, 140. A little bit high for me is like 155, 165. I can tell you yesterday I was still like 160, but this morning I was, I think, 124. Is that better? Not yet. That's kind of my range anyway. So do I feel better? Not yet. I don't feel any different. Is there any negativity? I don't think so. Everything seems pretty normal. So if you guys want to follow along and save you from experimenting and spending $300 to do the experiment, I am happy to be your guinea pig. And you can watch this journey. I won't delay when I post these. Whenever I make them, I'll just post them. Typically I upload them to YouTube and then schedule them for Sunday at 6 a.m. Somewhere down the road, up to like 2 months delayed. But these videos, I will just make them when I have a minute, upload them like same day or whenever it's convenient, and put them in the playlist so you can come and watch them. Just look at the date that the video went live, and you will know when the latest video is. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, obviously you need to do that and hit the notification bell, and you will be notified every time I make one of these videos. So that's it. Am I gonna cure my diabetes? I doubt it. But what if it does? As long as there's no negatives. Supposedly it's just some fancy honey and some extract from some weird country somewhere. If you're from that country, I'm sorry. It's just I can't remember the names, so I said that. I'm sure it's not a weird country. It's a country that I can't remember. How's that? And it's an extract or something that I can't remember. So I don't know. So I showed you the bottle. You can look it up on your own. Dr. Oz says it'll work. Dr. Phill says it'll work. Dr. Phill says if you try it, it doesn't work, he'll give you $1 million. Was that AI generated? Maybe. I don't know. Looked good to me. Anyway, so guys, here we go. In a month or 2 or 3 or something, if I wake up in the morning and my blood sugar is at 90, it has never been at 90 that I've ever checked it. in 18 years. So then I would definitely say that it worked. But if it's the same, then. So I don't always check my blood sugar. It's actually pretty stable with the medication. It's not where we want it to be, but it's not all over the board either. I can eat very similarly day after day, and I can pretty well predict where my blood sugar will be without checking it. But I did do a 2-week run with my doctor because, again, I have a appointment coming up, and we might make a change or two, and I can have that to compare to. So I am making a few notes. I'll check my blood sugar every couple days or a few days or something like that, and kind of compare it back to a month ago when I did a 2-week run, and I was between 115 and 165, somewhere in there every day, depending on what I ate the day before, my level of activity, etc. So there, guys, thanks for watching. Come back for a next episode. Maybe I'll do these once a week or something. That's probably enough. If I'm going to see a change, we can check it once a week, and if it works, you're welcome. If not, thanks for watching. Guys, give it a thumbs up on the way out. Share it with a friend that might be going down this path. And like I said, I'm happy to be your guinea pig. Until then, we'll see you on the next video.